Craftsmanship. I just finished a podcast this morning called It's Little Things in Life, talking about how our attention to really small things and honoring each person and each interaction is at the heart of our success, because when we just try to move right to the big picture but we don't honor people and honor little interactions, it's the cumulative, combination of doing well in each little aspect of our lives and each interaction that cumulatively leads to big success, not just jumping over things and missing steps. And this principle, when applied to work, is what I call craftsmanship. And I want to explain what I mean by that. Like, you may have come across anyone in any profession that's just a craftsman in their craft. And by craftsman in their craft, I mean that they're excellent. They take that extra attention to detail and competence and bringing things together. So for, a woodworker, it might be like a little, woodworking flourish, or just, bringing a finer finish, or an extra coat, or bringing elements together. In architecture might be, some extra etching or some extra flourish on the facade. As a therapist, it might be, a deeper insight, a better question. As a linguist or as a journalist, it might be a better question. It might be tighter integration of the writing. So craftsmanship is really just honing your material, honing your craft, and paying attention to the little things, and paying attention to your craft. To do that, you have to have a mindset where you're in the moment, because mindfulness is really, the harbinger or the determiner of excellence. Because when you write something and you're about to write it, and then you have a lot of attention to it, and openness in your mind and your spirit, and a slightly better word, a word that conveys your nuance, and you're not in such a rush that you can't change the word to a better word. And this could be as part of revision. It could be in the moment. It could be the same thing in a relationship. You might realize, something I said yesterday, it was a little bit off. Let me send that person an email just clarifying a little bit. And Mark Twain famously said, I didn't have time to write you a short letter, so I wrote you a long letter instead. That's true in every aspect of our lives. They say, if you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it over? So if we can really be precise and craftsmen in all of our interactions and all of our work efforts, then it'll be like at a higher level of quality and excellence, and the amount that we get done, because everybody has 24 hours a day. But if you act as a craftsman in your craft, and if you act as a craftsman in your relationships, where you really are attentive to nuance, in the moment, fine detail, getting things, better than expected. I was listening to one podcast, I forget exactly who, and they said that the key to their success was just over-delivering, that, under promising and over-delivering. And if you could do that in each of your interactions, in each of the work that you do, the success will just chase you down.